Hey guys, welcome back. We're out here. It's fucking about to flood and storm and hail, and there may be a hurricane. Maybe a hurricane out here.
You're so dramatic. It's nice weather. A little rain, maybe.
It actually is nice. Not too breezy, but it's dark.
It's getting dark.
Getting dark. But it's going to be nice this week, hopefully. We'll see. But anyway, what do we got, Kevin? We're talking about all kinds of happenings in the sports world. What's happening in the sports world? We got the NBA playoffs tonight. We got the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals.
Western Conference tonight.
Who do you like?
Spurs, Thunder.
Who do you like?
Who do I like? I don't like SGA. I don't like to watch him play.
I don't either.
He is very good. Yeah. He is so good, but I hate watching him play. His 30 trips to the line kills me. I'm rooting for the Spurs. I think the Spurs actually win game one. 7.5 point underdog.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's my take. I think Spurs win tonight.
They could steal a game. I think OKC will win in 5. Yeah, but I will say whoever.
I think the West Coast or the Western Conference is going to go 7.
Ooh, okay. So I got 5. You got 7.
And I think the Eastern Conference will go 6 or 5.
Yeah, I like
Knicks.
I do. I like the Knicks. I like that 6 or 5. I'll go 6 because Cleveland they surprised me. You know, they surprised me. Donovan Mitchell playing out of his mind.
It's still James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. They're not winning shit.
Yeah. Oh, is James Harden? He's on Cleveland?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. The journeyman. Yeah, good for them for making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, they're going to come up short, I think. Knicks in 6. I'm saying OKC in 5. OKC in 5.
OKC in 5.
But if anyone's going to knock off OKC, it's San Antonio.
I'll say Spurs in 7.
Whoever comes out of the West is going to win.
I'll say Spurs in 7.
Wow.
Wemby's arriving this year. If you haven't realized he's here.
It would be a monumental statement to the league that Wemby is, the best player.
He is the best player.
And that the Spurs are building a dynasty around him, a potential dynasty around him. I think OKC is going to be the dynasty.
OKC has another good pick, and they're so young. They're both very young teams, so they're going to be here for a while. And the East is way behind the two of them.
Yeah.
So, NBA Finals. We'll see how that happens. My official prediction, Spurs in 7, Knicks in 6.
I like Knicks in 6. I'm going to say OKC in 5. I just think they're that good.
That's a big difference.
Talking about SGA, he's really good. I hate his game, but he's so good. And it might be because his IQ right now. Oh, there's a barge over there. Is the barge bringing oil from Cuba?
I think it might be pumping shit.
Oh, no doubt, like actually pumping shit?
Yeah,
that's hilarious. The shit pumper's here. No wonder it smells like shit around here. Got the shit pumper over there.
For some of these season releases were hilarious. I don't know if you saw any of those. But
I saw the Raiders and Mendoza and Kirk Cousins. That was funny. We're going to roll that right here.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm Kirk.
I'm Fernando.
You're going to have to call me Kirk O'Chains.
Cool. You're going to have to call me the Nandalorian.
So this is the locker room, and rule number 1 is do not step on the shield.
What happens if I sneeze around it?
Don't do it!
What if I...
Don't do it! So what's the best Star Wars movie? Empire Strikes Back or Rogue One?
Ha! Trick question. Star Wars A New Hope, which was originally titled just Star Wars in 1977, but then they changed it to Star Wars A New Hope in 1981. Say your favorite football play on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Turbo right, 63 wide shallow. Jinx!
Did we just become best friends?
Yup!
Colts did The Simpsons.
Oh, they did?
Hilarious.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Nice. That's actually kind of funny. They're kind of like acting and doing some like cool promo stuff. Let's talk about international games. There's some controversy about that, I think.
There's just a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, they've been talking about growing the game for the last 20 years, so that's them continuing to do it. I think we have the most international games this season. I think a lot of teams get, you got those West Coast teams, they're traveling, and the distance they're traveling is starting to get kind of crazy. So, to give you an example,
but they get down there, they're still
the Niners are traveling the greatest distance of any team this upcoming season.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be like Seattle or something like that, right?
Well, it's still a West Coast team, but they're traveling like 38,000 miles in the air or something.
Is that right? Wow. Is that like enough around the world?
That's something. That's a lot of time.
But who are the matchups on the international games? Kevin, I know the Colts is playing. Colts will be in, I think it's London.
Colts do have a London game.
Yeah, I think there were, a total of 8 international games this year? And they want to potentially do it once a week for the majority of the season, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Have quite a few.
They're going to Brazil. They're going to Spain. Yeah, Barcelona. Anywhere new this year? I think they're going to Moscow, Russia.
Week 1 opens up with the Niners-Rams in Australia.
Ooh, wow.
That's the way you get the miles, huh?
Yeah, right. Damn, I didn't know that. So they're going to Australia.
Yeah. Week 3, you've got Ravens-Cowboys.
Okay.
That's in Rio.
Yeah.
London, Colts-Washington.
Okay.
Another London game in Week 5, Eagles-Jags. Jags are always playing international. So 3 London games.
Yeah, and there's
9 Bengals, Falcons in Madrid. So there's just a lot of them.
That'd be sweet to go to Spain and watch a football game.
It would be fun to travel.
Super amazing. Yeah, I have no problems with it. It's an international game for them. I mean, there's different countries represented in the NFL,
Munich,
not as
Mexico
much as
City,
basketball.
Paris,
really,
and 3 in London.
No kidding.
Rio de Janeiro and Melbourne. It's pretty good representation.
Pretty, but the first game is starting off in Australia.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get it out of the way. Knock it out.
Yeah. You've got what's crazy is Week 1 is actually going to begin on a Wednesday. So we're going to have a Wednesday game, a Thursday game.
What's your thoughts on that?
It's
another day of football. Why
went
not?
To Thursday and Sunday to 5-6 nights a week? Okay.
Why not? I'm not hating. As a football fan, I'm not hating.
No.
I'd watch a quality professional game or college game, which is professional now.
Season opens with Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl rematch.
Yep. Who do you like in that?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna like.
Well, if you were to handicap it, what would the spread be?
Right now.
What would the spread be if you were to handicap
There's spreads out right now. I haven't looked at them, but we could do that and see how close we are.
I'd go Seahawks 7.5.
I'd say Seahawks 6.5. It's in Seattle.
Yeah, I'd go 7.5 Seattle.
That's a big jump to get over that 7 mark.
I think, are the odds makers, are they going to trust Drake May and the Patriots with all the sexual scandal going on with Vrabel and Rossini? She's a little hottie, dude. I'm not hating on that. And what is the situation on that, Mr. Gossip, Kevin?
I don't have it. I just
got the gossip.
Her career is probably ruined.
You love those sex scandals, don't you?
Yeah.
But hey, I'm not hating on Vrabel.
Okay.
I mean, do your thing, big fella. Anyway.
Let's see. We got strength of schedule. I mean,
who do we got as the toughest and the weakest?
We got the easiest strength of schedule. Somehow the Lions have an easy schedule, which that is going to be good for them. They're going to still be really strong.
Yeah.
The Saints have the second easiest schedule. The Bengals have the third.
Okay.
If you're a best ball bro out there drafting some fantasy best balls on DraftKings or anything like that, the Saints are someone you want to target because they have the easiest schedule week 15, 16, and 17.
Is that right?
That is true. So there's some insight for you best ball bros.
Yeah. All right. You just dropped some knowledge for the best ball folks. I don't even know what the fuck that shit is because I'm not a degenerate. But I do own DraftKings stock, so sign up on DraftKings. If you'd be so kind. What else you got there, Maestro?
I don't know. What else do you got?
We got what is this, the hardest? Arizona
Oh,
Dolphins,
the
Patriots?
hardest schedule. Yeah, we got the hardest strength schedule. Arizona.
Okay.
Arizona isn't favored in one of the 17 games. Not one.
Who's their quarterback?
Who is their quarterback? Is it Brissett? No. Who is it?
Is it? He did play all last year. They didn't draft somebody.
They brought a veteran in, I thought.
I don't understand the QB landscape right now at all.
You've got Arizona, Dolphins, and Panthers as the 3 hardest schedules.
Interesting.
Dolphins are going to be awful.
Who is their quarterback?
Malik Willis
that's
from
right.
Green Bay.
That's right. That's a huge gamble. Talk about gambling.
He got paid for 1 or 2 games, so we'll see how that works.
Was he that quarterback out of like Liberty?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He was a top pick.
Yeah, I know. We'll see what he can do. But who is Arizona's quarterback? I still don't know. I think maybe it is Jacoby. But what a weird. I just don't understand. You got Kyler Murray and Penix. Is that no? Or JJ McCarthy on the Vikings.
Yeah.
That's just weird. I don't get it.
Why? They're not paying JJ anything. He's on a rookie contract. And
you think they get rid of him?
Kyler got like a 1-year deal, which doesn't hurt him at all. It's just Brissett is still the quarterback for the Cardinals. Okay. And they brought in Gardner Minshew.
Oh, okay.
Which we love some Gardner.
I know. No hate on Gardner. As Colts fans, we like Gardner.
Yeah.
Best backup there ever was. Hell, actually, Jacoby is a decent backup.
Jacoby he
balled out,
making himself just a nice little career.
Yeah, he balled out last year. For the most part.
But let's not bury the lead. Cardinals are going to be terrible.
Yeah, no doubt.
Terrible.
No doubt. So we don't like the Cardinals. Who do you like? Who do you think is going to have a strong year other than – do you think Seattle's going to have a hangover after winning the Super Bowl, or are they going to be a contender again?
Seattle's going to be good.
Yeah.
The Rams are going to be really good.
The NFC East is just tough.
I think the Patriots probably overshot. They shot their load a little early last year. So they're going to need 20 minutes and a cold shower, and it might be this whole season.
I think I agree with that. I do. But don't be surprised if they are, contending for another Super Bowl.
They're going to be up there, but
yeah. Who do you like out of the AFC? Yeah, I feel like the AFC is more wide open than the NFC. Even though there's some up and coming teams in the NFC, like the Bears. I hate to admit it. I hate to say it.
The Bears. I think the Saints are going to be a little bit better than you think.
Yeah. Do they have that quarterback from
Browns
Louisville?
are going to be awful.
Yeah,
Falcons will be decent.
So let's talk about the Browns for a minute. Who's going to be the starting quarterback? Is it Shador? Have they already named it? Or
no, they have not named it.
I think you got to go with Deshaun. I mean, Deshaun was a badass.
Yeah, in 2012.
Is he?
He hasn't played. No, maybe not that one. Yeah. But he hasn't played a meaningful snap in the NFL in like 5 years.
That's true.
And no, I'm not going to find myself cheering for Deshaun Watson.
No, I know. I hear you.
Let's just end his time there and stamp it as the worst trade in NFL history.
Yeah. I'm just saying, when they hired him out of the basically he was in prison for doing things that you shouldn't do to.
I mean, you got the Packers, you got the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. I think the Cowboys are going to do another 9-8 season.
The Patriots are going to do what the Commanders did last year and fall back to reality a little bit, I think.
I don't know. I think that the Patriots are better than that. I can see them maybe not having quite as strong as a year as they did last year.
They're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they make the playoffs. Because look at who do you have in the AFC East? You have the Jets, Buffalo, and Miami. I would love for the Jets to win that. We're Jets fans now.
We are Jets fans.
Yes. Jets fans. Shout out Omar Cooper. Shout out D'Angelo Pons. Both going to be studs. Hopefully. Hopefully Geno Smith has a good year there. Yeah, I definitely will be watching the Jets. I'll be watch the 49ers. Kellyon Black. The Ravens with Surratt. Obviously the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Be watching Mendoza. And Hemby signed undrafted free agent with them.
They got a couple of Hoosiers, I think, signed on them.
I don't think. Yeah, I think they were. Oh, E.J. Williams.
Yeah.
Who? Look, I think he would have been a top receiver on any team last year. We just were we had a lot of depth. IU Indiana National Championship 2025. Had a lot of depth at receiver, right?
We have a good receiver room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we got week 1 NFL. It's already happening. The talk is out there. So going into summer.
Yeah.
We also have some of college football's first few. College football does it differently. You got that week 0 of like 3 or 4 games just to whet the appetite.
Right.
And then you've got week 1 really kicking it off.
Yeah.
This year, I think week 2 is going to be the one that really kicks off with some big matchups.
Well, who do we got? Let's hear them. Cap.
We got.
Cap.
I mean, week 1, the big one. You kicking off week 1 with Colorado at Georgia Tech.
Ooh.
I think Mendoza got the starting
Alberto,
spot.
He is. Yep.
Alberto.
Yeah, he announced it,
And then you got Dion coming back to see if he's still. I don't know.
I hope Georgia Tech beats the living shit out of them.
Oh,
I'm
right
kind of
there.
like, look, I was a fan of Dion there for a little bit, but then like, I don't know, man, his ego is kind of like wearing on me. So I'm kind of
Is it his ego or is it his son's?
all the above, right?
Okay.
I'm just kind of over the whole Dion primetime, like.
Oh, I'll never be
hysteria.
over that. It was the greatest damn player of our time in
As
defense.
no, don't get me wrong. As a player, loved him. And I'm not hating. I'm not trying to throw a lot of shade on Dion. I do all around. I do like Dion. I think he's great for the game. But
So you're rooting for the
I still want Georgia Tech to beat the shit out of them.
Okay,
I want
that's fair.
Alberto to do well. And wouldn't it be cool if maybe next year, like Alberto transferred back to IU because he has a badass year at Georgia Tech? But this is after we win the national championship with Hoover this year.
I would love to see IU bring a quarterback back up in the program now that we're going to have stability. I mean, we've got some solid QBs on the roster. I'd love to see them develop over 2-3 years and not go to the portal for a quarterback every single year.
I agree with that.
But if you want to bring in Alberto Mendoza, that might be the one. But here in 2 or 3 years, we might not be there yet, but I'd love to see us just develop some quarterbacks. We got Tyler Cherry sitting on the bench, 4 stars.
Yeah, that's right. He is a 4-star.
We've got some talent there, and I'd love to see some of them step up and not go after a portal. But
absolutely,
I don't know. We're still trying to figure out exactly the portal landscape.
Well, but the cool thing is Kurt Signetti and the Hoosier staff, they figured it out before anybody else did.
They haven't figured it out. They've got the plan.
They got the plan. They
haven't told us.
They knew what to do, and it worked, right? Obviously. And all these other teams like Clemson, who poo-pooed the NIL or the portal stuff.
A little late to the party.
Yeah, a little late to the party, but that's the South for you. I mean, fuck the South, right? We don't like the South up here. But anyway, but yeah, they'll this whole idea that the Hoosier team was like old. Their average age was 22 and a half years old. Miami was 23. They were older. You know, we were 1 year average older than Alabama. Don't give me this bullshit. I'll take, that's the blueprint, or that's what.
They can give us all the bullshit they want.
Yeah.
It means we're getting hated on, and
That's
it means we're up at top. I'm okay with that. It's new territory.
That's
I'm okay
true.
with it.
No, that's true. I mean, I'm all about fair criticism and critiques, but I feel like some of that shit's kind of childish and petty. But of course, it's coming from Alabama fans, primarily. Fuck you, Alabama. We'll fuck you up again.
Think we can do an underway show this weekend or something? That means like we get the boat underway and we film from up here.
Yeah, absolutely. Like while the boat's moving. Certainly.
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, yes. I'm a slow learner, Kevin. But yeah, a lot of good stuff on the horizon in the sports world. We're certainly eager for football season to start. I sure as hell am. I think that the NBA finals will be fun to watch. Don't really have a dog in the fight either way. I think OKC is going to win.
Well, now you do. You just made some predictions.
I did. But yeah, summer will be fun out here on the lake. We're going to be showing a lot of nautical stuff because, you got to pass along that knowledge that you have to all these fucking little.
Well, my league manager has some opinions, and I can't wait to get in her way and see some of these idiots out here.
Right, and we're going to film it. We're going to film idiots out in Allen's Creek, which, if you know anything about that, that's the party cove. We're going to be shotgunning beers. We're going to be shotgunning.
Whoa.
We're going to be shotgunning lots of things.
Okay.
We're doing. Anyway, what else you got to say, Kev? We got anything else on the docket?
I don't think I have much right now.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next week.
See you next time.
Yes.